Hello guys, today we are going to discuss voltage doubler circuit. Voltage doubler circuit is a circuit which double in input voltage. So this is a half wave voltage doubler circuit. What happens when a sine wave is passed through this circuit? For example, this is a sine wave with a peak value Vm. So during this positive cycle, D1 start conducting, diode D1 start conducting, and diode D2 is not conducting. So current will flow through this loop and start charging the capacitor C1 up to peak rectified voltage Vm. So here C1 is charged to Vm. What happen when a negative pulse start flow through this circuit? So during the negative pulse, D1 will not conducting and D2 will start conducting. So no current will flow through this branch. So we got a current flow through this loop. What happen when a current start flow through this loop? So C2 will start charging and C1 will start discharging. So applying KVL, so we got Vm, which is an input voltage, and voltage drop C1 plus voltage drop C2, which is actually equal to 0. So now input voltage and Vc1 is charged to Vm. So capacitor C2 is charged to Vm. Now capacitor C2 is charged to Vm and capacitor C1 is discharged during the negative cycle. What happened when the next positive pulse pass through this circuit? So during the next pulse, C1 start charging and C2 will start discharging. When a load is connected to this circuit, when no load is connected to this circuit, C1 will charge to Vm and C2 is charged to Vm. So C2 is charged during this negative cycle and C1 is charged to Vm this positive cycle. What happened when a load is connected to this circuit? So when a load is connected to this circuit, C2 will discharge by 2 Vm. So let's see the simulation of this circuit. So this is a full. Now this is a half wave voltage doubler circuit. What happened? So this is an input voltage. Now this was the value of a current, and this is an input voltage of peak value 120. Now what happened when we start seeing the output of this circuit? So this is the output voltage of this circuit. This is the output voltage of this circuit. So with a peak value of 230. So this is a half wave rectified voltage doubler circuit. Now this is a full wave voltage doubler circuit. What happened? So during the positive pulse, C1 will start charging 2 Vm, and during the negative pulse C2 will start charging 2 Vm. When we take output from here, so we will get an output voltage of 2 Vm. So this is a full wave voltage doubler circuit. Let's see simulation of this circuit. Now this is a full wave voltage doubler circuit. So we got an input voltage of we got an input voltage of 10 volt, and we are taking an output voltage of 18.4, which is almost double up in input voltage, because here the diode are not in ideal, so we are consider a practical diode here. Now this is actually an input waveform, and we are checking an output waveform of 2 times the input waveform. So here, what's the difference between a half wave voltage doubler and a full wave voltage doubler? The frequency here is 2 times of the half wave voltage doubler. So when we got an increase in the frequency, so this increase in the frequency will help us during filtering this wave. So this is the end of our lecture. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.